Alright, y'all, so we're back out here at Grandpa's farm, and today we're going to be doing a bit of seeding. Basically, we got a bunch of old grassland tilled up here, and we need to reseed it. So we got a bunch tilled up over here, a bunch over there, and a bunch more back behind the farm. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Also, if you guys enjoyed today's video, help me out by giving that like button a little tap. It helps out the video a ton, and I appreciate it so much. So we're going to jump in the Ford here. We're going to grab a trailer, and we're going to head into town and grab some seed so we can get to seeding. Also, I apologize if my voice sounds a little bit off. It's summer, and my allergies are killing me. So I'm going to go grab some seed from our local dealer there, head on back, and we'll get to seeding. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, we are back, and we've got loads of seed, 4 pellets. This should do us for the day. So I've been working on the seeder back here, trying to get it ready. It is good to go. I just got to move the International out of the way. That way we can get the John Deere hooked up to it. There we go. I'm also going to take the loader off the front of this John Deere here because we just don't need it on for seeding, and it's just kind of a pain in the butt to have on if we don't actually need it. Now, normally I would use one of the bigger tractors for running the seeder, but this year, since we have this tractor, we're going to be running this instead of one of the bigger ones. All right, there we go. Seeder is good to go here. I just need to grab the skid steer. We'll get some seed loaded on this thing, and we should be good. Gotta swap around this bucket here for these pellet forks real quick. Kind of hard to pick up a pellet with a bucket, so I think these pellet forks should work a little bit nicer. Also, it's supposed to warm up a lot more through the week here, so we should get to planting corn. We'll have to go pick up some corn seed for that. But for now, we got a lot of grass to plant. There we go. Here's pellet number 1. Perfect. And 1 pellet is all we're going to need to fill this thing. In fact, we still got some left, so we can use the rest when we need to fill up again. But since we're seeding grass, we don't usually need to fill up that often. We should have plenty enough seed. And of course, in a couple of weeks, we'll be kicking down some fertilizer. We'll probably just rent a fertilizer spreader from the co-op there, and it should be pretty easy from there. You know what? I was going to plant this one first, but I think I'm actually going to go run around to the other side of the farm there. We'll just get that side done. May as well. And then we'll just work our way back because we got a big chunk over there, big chunk over there. And I think there's a few more small little pieces that we tilled up towards the back there. So should be pretty easy. I know it's rained a lot in the past few days here, so things are a little bit mucky back here. Speaking of, that road looks pretty mucky and looks like there's a car there. Okay. I'm a bit confused. Is there anyone in that car? Let's go check. Hold on. This is Karen's car. I'd know that car anywhere. Yeah, this is Karen's Prius. Hold on. Is she in here? Nope. Karen? Karen? Nowhere. How did she manage to get her car stuck? Like, could you not see that this is like muddy? And why would she not go around? I can't get through. Well, I guess I could get through here, but she's kind of blocking my road. I'm going to need to get this car out of here. Where did she go? I don't know where she went. She has a house around here. I'm not exactly sure where, but she's caused problems for me around here before. Ah, come on. Well, I guess we got to go get her out. We don't really have much of an option there. You know what? I think we're just going to grab a tractor and just pull this thing out. I'm not gonna stand here messing around. I gotta get this thing. This thing's on my property. I gotta get it out. The question is, why was she going back here? Or maybe to get some pictures or something. I don't know. There's not too many good places to take pictures. I'm just confused why she's out here. Car's locked. No, the car's open. Huh. At least I can put it into neutral. There's no key. I can. It's in neutral. Huh. So okay. Well, at least I can pull it. That's good. You know what? We're just going to take this tractor back to the yard here, and I'll go grab a chain, I guess. We'll just get her pulled out. I have no idea where she went. Nothing. There's no clues at all. So unless she shows back up there with something to pull it out, which I doubt she will. You know, Karen being Karen, she doesn't have too many friends around here. I guess we just got to pull her out. We got to get her off my property. Get her off my road there. Who knows? Maybe once we start pulling her car, she'll just magically show up. That's usually how things go. All right, I got to find a chain so I can actually get her out. All right, I've secured a chain there. You kind of see it. But we're going to get this car out of my road. Is she there yet? Nope, don't see her. Okay, well, we're just going to get her pulled out. There's got to have something I can pull her out with on the back there. Better on the front, either way. Let's get her out of here. All right, well, we got her hooked up here. Oh, my tractor's dirty now. That's great. All right. Let's just get this thing out of here. It's in neutral, so we shouldn't have any issues. Good thing she left it in neutral. That makes my job a lot easier. Yep, pull right on out of there. There we go. Yep, that's how you do it. Nice and easy. Oh, this was simple. Yeah, we're just going to pull this thing, right over here. Yep, perfect. There we go. Even though it's still on my land, at least it's out of my road. So who knows? Maybe Karen will appear and actually get rid of this thing. At least it's out for her now, so she can be on her way. There we go. Okay, problem solved, at least for now. I have a feeling Karen's going to return and be knocking on my door very shortly. But for now, we don't got to worry about it. Come to think of it, I probably could have just used a different tractor instead of having to unhook this all. Yeah, oh well. This was pretty easy. I mean, she can't be too mad, right? I just pulled her car out. That's all I did. Got her car out of the way. I could have called the police instead and said she was trespassing, I guess, but no, I thought this was an easier solution. I still can't believe she got it stuck there. Like, what is she doing back there? You know, I wouldn't be surprised if she comes back and then tries to go through that again. I would not surprise me. It would not surprise me in the slightest. We're just gonna go around this like Karen should have done. I mean, we could have done that from the start, but yeah, you know what? Whatever. All right, see, we can go through this a little bit, but even my tractor struggles a little bit, even with the front wheel assist on. Oh boy, gotta go around that. I don't want to get stuck. I want to get in the same issue as Karen had, and my tractor's all dirty again. Oh well. I still don't know how she managed that. Like, what was she trying to accomplish there? Was she trying to get back here? There's not much back here. Just some tilled up land by a kind of pond thing. But this is the rest of the tilled up land that we got back here. So we're going to get to planting some grass again. And hopefully we find no more stuck Karens. That lady, she's given me grief before, so that's how I know that car. It's spotted anywhere. That ain't no tourist car. That's a Karen car right there. That's local Karen. All right, I'm liking this. This tractor's working pretty good. Does not have GPS, although I should get GPS in this. It would be nice. It would make my job a lot easier, but you know, this is fine too. For a while there, I was talking about knocking a bunch of these trees down in the winter, but I figured, you know what? We're just gonna cultivate and seed around them, and you know, it's working pretty good, I think. It's a little bit of a pain, but you know what? If we had uprooted the trees and stuff, we would have had huge holes, would have had to come fill them with dirt. It just would have been kind of a mess. And then you got to deal with all the roots and stuff. And that's just no fun. No one likes to do that. And this was an easier solution because really there wasn't that many trees. All right, well, we got this much done here. I'm still kind of curious to see if Karen's car is there, but we got to get this finished and then we'll go check it out, see if it's still there. And my tractor is getting absolutely covered in mud. It probably doesn't help that it's a little bit wet out in the field yet, but at least we can still seed. I'll just have to take a bit of time and pressure wash the tractor afterwards. Kind of got to get our headlands done here first. Oh yeah, I did cultivate all the way around back here, kind of all the way down this way. Actually, this is the neighbor's grass field here, or hay field, I guess you could say. This is pretty much what we're going to be turning all of this that we're seeding into is hay fields, but he has this really nice place. I've been trying to buy that field off of him for a long time, but he refuses to sell it, which I don't blame him. He reseeded that not too long ago, and it produces a lot of bales. So yeah, doesn't surprise me. But off the fields that we have been haying, we've been getting less and less yield, so we kind of need to expand a little bit. So we opened up a few more acres of this land back here, decided to reseed it, put a little bit of money into it, and hopefully we'll be getting a lot more bales very soon. I was considering about turning one of my fields to alfalfa. You know, that'd be some nice hay, but I don't know, we'll see. That would mean a bit less cropland, and we kind of need all the cropland we can get, considering I dumped a ton of money into new farming equipment, like a new combine and stuff. So with the new combine, it's you kind of just want to keep some farmland just in case the whole cattle thing ever goes bad for a year, which it hasn't yet. We've been having pretty good success with that, so can't really complain. Go around our little pond here. It's a little soft over here, so I'm gonna have to be careful, especially when haying all of this over here. Yeah, you're gonna have to be a little bit careful before you slide in there. Would not be a fun situation. So we've got some hitches back here on the back of this seeder, and there is a way that you can hook up, I think 3 of them if you have the proper equipment. This tractor, I don't think it could run. It might be able to run 3 of them. I don't know, but if it could, or we just switch to a bigger tractor, we could be running 3 of these. Mind you, for these fields back here, probably not a good idea. This setup is pretty fast, pretty easy. You don't got to deal with GPS. It's just nice and easy seeding, pretty easy to load. And really, I've had no problems with this thing other than keeping up on maintenance. And as long as you do that, it seems to run pretty good. I've actually had more issues with my newer corn planter than I have with this thing, which is pretty crazy. Which the only reason why I wanted to run this older tractor this year for this seeding is because, of course, better stereo, better air conditioning. It's a bit smaller, so it's going to burn less fuel. Also, it's a bit newer, so it is going to run a bit better. And really, it's about the perfect horsepower. It's actually a little overkill for this seeder. We could definitely run something a bit smaller, but it's just better all around for running this seeder versus one of the bigger ones. Not to mention, if you're seeding at night, it's got way better lights. Like a lot better. So I guess you could say that's another plus. And of course, front wheel assist, but you know, I think with the ground we're seeding on, we can do without front wheel assist. Other than that one field, actually, that could do with some front wheel assist. We had some issues with that last year. It's on a pretty steep hill, so yeah, it got a little bit slippery. So this year it should be a little bit nicer. It was also not ideal conditions for seeding last year, so that probably didn't help either. So we got just enough in the tank here to finish this last little bit here of this field, and then we're done this back part, which was pretty small to begin with, so didn't really take too much seed. But the parts up at the front of the yard there, those are going to take a lot more because those are a lot bigger, so yeah. Still, shouldn't be too bad, but we're going to head back. I want to see if Karen's car is still there. I'm curious. We're gonna find out. Gotta go around the mud here, do a little bit of zigzagging. I want to get the tractor more dirty than it already is, even though we probably will. But a moment of truth here. Is Karen's car still around the corner? And it is not. Huh. Must have came back and got it. All right. Well, we're going to get this loaded up with seed. I'm going to go and run and grab some lunch real quick. Because, you know, kind of need some lunch. Getting a little bit hungry. Actually, you know what? We're going to go grab some lunch just before we fill this thing up with seed. Because we still got a lot more left. Yeah, hopefully we get it all done by today. At least by the end of today, hopefully. We'll see. All right, well, that was some good lunch. I had a note on my door. It was from Karen. She said she was trying to get some pictures down by the pond, which I don't know why she was. It's kind of my private property. She said also, thanks, but no thanks for towing out my car. So, not exactly sure what that means, but didn't sound too grateful. So, yeah, a little bit confused to the thanks, but no thanks for towing out my car. I don't know. I don't understand. It confuses me. I mean, I kind of towed out your car for you. Like, I think you'd be happy, but I don't know. I guess not. All right, time to grab another pellet here. We put in the last of that other one here, so we'll get this next one. The question is, how did she even know it was me? Because it could have been the neighbor that she was very close to, his house as well. Could have even been my brother who lives right down the road there. He comes by here all the time, so could have been either or. I don't know how she knew it was me. Maybe she was watching in the bushes. I don't know. She's a crazy lady. But whatever, I guess. I just hope she doesn't come back on my property again. I have to call the police if that happens again, but oh well, whatever. Is what it is, I guess. But now we got to get this big chunk done. It's going to take a little while, but shouldn't be too bad. We can clip along pretty good in this tractor with cedar, so it doesn't take too long. Well, we may have an issue here. I have a leaky hydraulic line. So I can't really lift this thing up right now. Just keeps leaking. I can lift it up, kind of. I guess we'll try. Don't lose a lot of hydraulic fluid, though. Yeah. That's no good. Okay, I guess we got to run into town and grab a new hydraulic line. What do we even take? That thing's hooked up to the trailer. I guess we'll just take the first gen in. Why not? First gen's kind of my service truck anyway. Got a little toolbox in the back, so it works pretty good for that. All right, I guess we'll run into Tractor Supply and see if we can grab a hydraulic line for that thing. Usually I have one on hand, but not today. So I guess we gotta go get a new one. Oh well, but I'm gonna go get one, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, I have secured the new hydraulic line there. Went to Tractor Supply. They had exactly what I needed. So yeah, this should be pretty easy fix. Happened to me way too many times. But I guess it's just one of those things with the older equipment that kind of happens sometimes. But we'll get this thing replaced and we should be up and going in no time. Hopefully, at least. I don't know. All right, well, we are off and going again. That was pretty easy. Just hope it doesn't happen again. But anyway, guys, this is going to be the episode for today. If you did enjoy, smash that like button. Also, if you're new, consider subscribing. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hopefully, Karen doesn't come back to get stuck on our roads again. Yeah, hopefully not. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next one.
Cranking up the radio, playing old Hank, it ain't that long.